This podcast is brought to you by Nomad Internet.
Welcome back to the AI Analysis Podcast. Today, we're going back to the future.
We certainly are. We're looking at something pretty unique today, a fan-written story called Back to the Future Part 4, Chapter 1, 10.04. It just popped up online recently, and it's quite the continuation.
Exactly. And it's fascinating on a couple of levels, right? First, just the story itself, how it takes Marty McFly's character somewhere kind of heavy, but also the way it was made. The author, Jake Boger, was upfront about using AI.
Artificial intelligence, which is a huge part of our focus today. How does that actually work in practice, and what does it mean for the story you end up reading?
Okay, so let's start with the author's note, because that really sets the stage.
Yeah, Boger calls himself a purist, someone who thought the original films were sacred,
Right.
untouchable.
But then he saw this outline, this idea from Channel Awesome's fanscription, and it just grabbed him.
Right. He said he found it irresistible. That fan desire, that need for more story, it kind of overrode his purism.
And here's the kicker. He says, point blank, I'm no writer.
Which is incredibly honest.
Totally. But he needed this story out there, so he turned to AI. He mentions using it for structuring everything and as an artificial intelligence editor.
Okay, so structuring everything, need to unpack that a bit. Is that just like spell check and grammar or something deeper?
My guess is deeper, way deeper.
I agree. Given how the chapter flows, it feels like the AI probably helped map out the narrative beats, the scene transitions, maybe even the overall pacing. That's the kind of heavy lifting a non-writer might struggle with, the architecture of the story.
So the AI builds the frame, and Boger fills it with the emotion, the dialogue, the specific details. He does insist, this is my voice.
Exactly. It's like a collaboration. Fan passion provides the soul, the what, and the AI provides the structure, the how. It's a very modern way to create.
And it challenges that whole idea of purism, doesn't it? When the tech can help you make the thing you're craving.
It does. And he's clear. He's not doing it for money. He says it's literally being made just for me, but he's sharing it. Monthly chapters promise, too.
Driven by passion, enabled by tech. Okay, let's dive into the story itself. Does the structure hold up?
Well, we start in a very familiar place. Hill Valley, October 21st, 2015, 4:28 p.m.
The date, the future date Marty visited in part 2, he's there, in his truck. But something's off immediately, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. The mood is wrong. He feels displaced. The story says he feels like he should be anytime but now, even though he's exactly where and when he's supposed to be.
That's great character stuff right there. This is supposed to be the fixed future, the one he fought for, but it feels alien to him.
And the setting reflects that alienation. Little details, like the clock tower.
Still broken, stuck at 10.04, even in 2015.
Right, and the town layout has shifted. The youth center is where Cafe 80s used to be. A coffee shop replaced an old antique store, he remembers. It's like reality keeps subtly rewriting itself around him, and he's the only one noticing the edits. Every change is a reminder.
And then comes the really heavy moment, Oak Park Cemetery.
Yeah. He visits his dad's grave, George Douglas McFly, 1938 to 2015.
And that epitaph. A match made in space. Oh, man. Brutal.
It's incredibly bittersweet, isn't it? A nod to how his parents met in that altered timeline. But now, George is gone.
And the story notes Marty thinks, he's said goodbye before, but this is different. This is permanent. This reality's stuck.
And it doesn't stop there. He also sees Buford Tannen's grave nearby. Died in 2011.
Biff's ancestor. No, wait, Biff himself. Oh, wow, so Biff did turn his life around in this timeline, but he's gone too.
Yep, and his epitaph, make like a tree and grow.
Oh, the irony. Perfect. But wow, that's dark. George and Biff, both gone. It grounds the story in some pretty real consequences. Does that risk pushing away fans looking for that original movie optimism?
It's a risk, maybe, but it definitely establishes the stakes for Marty now. This isn't just a fun romp, and it sets up his big internal struggle, which we see next.
Right, back at his mom's place, Lorraine's, in Lyon Estates.
And she's worried about him, his career, mostly. He's doing session work, some film cues.
But it's not stadiums, as she puts it, not the rock star life he almost had.
And she's still bringing up Jennifer, years later. They broke up way back in '93 after his first big music break kind of fizzled out.
Yeah, the story really paints him as, stuck. Professionally, personally. But the biggest weight isn't Jennifer, is it? It's Doc.
Absolutely, Doc Brown. He hasn't seen or heard anything since Doc vanished with the time train back in 1985. Just Gone.
But it's more than just missing Doc, it's that memory thing, the paradox.
Yes, this is crucial. The story really leans into it. Doc never explained why Marty remembers the old timeline. You know, the one where his dad was a loser and Biff was the bully. That timeline was erased, changed by Marty's actions.
But Marty still carries it all in his head. He remembers both versions.
Exactly. He's grieving people and events that, for everyone else, never happened. He even remembers, like, setting the rug on fire when he was 8 in the original timeline.
And he wonders if his parents in this timeline were easier on that version of him. That's, wow, total isolation.
Complete emotional isolation. He's haunted by ghosts only he can see, no Doc to explain it, no one to share it with.
So this fixed 2015 feels fragile, like it could all just dissolve for him at any moment.
Precisely. Like he's living on a faulty movie set, just waiting for the past to finally catch up and erase his memories, too.
Okay, so Marty's carrying this immense weight, completely alone with these paradoxical memories. And then, ironically, it's a really simple present-day task from his mom that pushes him back towards, well, towards the plot.
Living in rural areas? Or are you always on the road? Experiencing a slow internet connection? Worry no more. Get the Nomad Air modem with a 5G unlimited plan. Our compact modem provides quick, reliable, and secure 5G, 4G LTE connectivity. Connects up to 30 devices at once. Pause or suspend your plans anytime through the Nomad app. Excellent internet connectivity for rural areas residents and on-the-road traveler. For more details, please visit nomadinternet.com and check out our plans.
Welcome back. So Lorraine's asked Marty to do something pretty normal, teach guitar.
Right, at the youth center. Filling in for someone. And that's where he meets him. The kid.
The catalyst. Let's talk about this kid. He's immediately different.
Oh, yeah. Marty finds him in the back room, not playing, but taking his guitar apart. A cheap one, apparently.
And his reason. Pure tech speak. He says it was out of intonation. And then, crucially, I just wanted to see how it worked.
Ding, ding, ding. That curiosity, that need to deconstruct, to understand the mechanics. It screams Doc Brown, doesn't it?
Totally. And the other kids are calling him Space Gun. He won't give Marty his real name, just says, doesn't matter. Classic mysterious kid trope.
But then Marty feels something. A jolt. The story describes it as the exact same feeling he had the day he met Doc Brown for the first time, looking for vacuum tubes, interocitor tubes.
Whoa. Okay, so his instincts are firing. This isn't just some random kid.
And it gets confirmed almost immediately. He talks to Katie, who runs the center.
And she fills in the blanks. The kid showed up a week ago, found on the edge of town, driving a car that, get this, looked like it never belonged.
There it is in the kid's explanation. A space gun brought him.
Okay, chills. That's, yeah.
And the final detail Katie gives Marty is the clincher. She describes the boy as looking like he's listening to something only he can hear.
And Marty instantly knows. There's only one other person he could describe that way. Doc.
He knows this kid is connected. To Doc, to time travel, to whatever's going on. The feeling, the car, the space gun story, the description. It all clicks.
And the narrative structure here, maybe thanks to that AI assist, it moves fast. Realization leads straight to action.
Right. He goes home, can't sleep. He's fiddling with that framed photo, the one of him and Doc in 1885.
The one from the end of part 3. And hidden behind it.
A key.
Not just any key, a car key. An ignition key for something that shouldn't exist anymore.
His mind instantly goes to one place. Where would you find a weird impounded car?
The police impound lot.
Bingo. He heads straight there. And under a tarp.
No way.
Yes way. Stainless steel, gull-wing doors.
It's a DeLorean.
Complete with Mr. Fusion. It's back. The impossible machine is sitting right there.
How is that even possible? Okay, but it needs fuel, right? Mr. Fusion doesn't run on empty.
Correct. And Marty, thinking fast, grabs the nearest thing, a bag of trash from his truck.
Trash? Seriously?
Yep. Candy wrappers, coffee grounds, a receipt, bottle caps, even the Pepsi can he was drinking earlier. He just shoves it all into Mr. Fusion.
Resourceful, but desperate. Okay, so he fuels it up.
And all hell breaks loose. The lights in the impound lot flick on. An alarm starts blaring. Guard dogs are barking, charging him.
Oh, man. Classic. Back to the future chaos. He jumps in the car.
Throws himself behind the wheel. Instinct takes over. He checks the time circuits. They're glitching, statusy.
Like they always do. What does it say?
He clears the display, and one reading flashes up before glitching again. Last time departed.
Don't leave us hanging.
OCT 16, 1935, 07.02 p.m.
1935. that doesn't make any sense with the original timeline. Where did that come from?
Exactly. It's a total shock. A new mystery. But there's no time to think. The dogs are literally hitting the DeLorean door. The cops are probably seconds away.
And he just goes.
He turns the key, starts the engine, the time circuits light up, and he floors it, fleeing the impound lot, fleeing 2015, fleeing his own time. End of chapter.
Wow. Okay, what a cliffhanger. Just booze, gone.
Intense, right. And it perfectly sets up chapter 2. Based only on what we just read, what happens next has to be driven by that date.
1935, October 16th. Marty has to go there, right? That's the DeLorean's last known point of origin. He has to find out what happened then, who was driving it.
It seems unavoidable. Was Doc somehow operating in 1935? It implies a whole hidden history for him during the Great Depression.
And the kid, the space gun kid, Marty must be thinking he needs to find out where he came from. Is the kid from 1935 or somewhere else?
That's the other huge question. His technical skill, the weird car, the space gun story, it all points back to time travel tech. Is he Doc's kid? Grandkid? Someone else entirely connected to Doc's work? Finding him has to be part of Marty's mission now.
So Marty's heading to 1935, probably Hill Valley, trying to unravel this new timeline knot, figure out Doc's involvement, and understand who this kid is, while also presumably dodging paradoxes and maybe 1935 gangsters.
And maybe 2015 police if they somehow figure out how to track a time machine. It's complex. But the core motivation feels very grounded in this chapter's themes.
Yeah, this story really leans into the consequences, the weight of Marty's experiences. His memory being elastic, like the author says, until it snaps. Is he running to 1935 to fix things, or is he just running away from a 2015 that feels broken to him?
Or maybe, now that the DeLorean is back, maybe he just can't stop. Maybe time travel's part of him now, whether he likes it or not.
That's a chilling thought. This fan author, Boger, aided by AI structure, has really tapped into something compelling here. It feels earned.
It really does, and it makes you, the listener, think, doesn't it? If this blend of fan passion and AI tools can produce something this engaging for Back to the Future, what other beloved stories could get this kind of treatment? What continuations are waiting out there, needing just that little bit of structural help to come alive?
It definitely opens up possibilities. Is Marty seeking a past to build a new future, or is he caught in a loop he created? Lots for you to chew on until Chapter 2 drops.
Indeed. It shows the real value in looking at these works. Fan creations, AI collaborations, they can tell us a lot about storytelling itself, how characters evolve, and where creativity might go next.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for sharing your time and exploring this story with us today. We'll catch you next time.
Until then, stay curious.